The black hole ceremony does not seem to be found anywhere, except in the author Solus Prick's book, Sleazin Risk Sickness. The first time I heard of that black hole ceremony at the Mothers of Darkness Castle, Chateau Amerois, was in that book written by Solus Prick titled Seven Who Dared, more accurately titled Stephen Who Lied, Chap 12, page 124. So here it goes. I know what it is, offered Brandon. Satanists perform a ritual they call the black hole ceremony. They dig a deep pit in the ground. In this case it happens to be under the castle itself. The idea is for evil spirits to rise up out of the hole when they're offered a human sacrifice. During the actual ceremony, a child is impaled to a large metal hook in the groin area. The victim is cut near the genitals, so the open wound produces a free flow of blood from the femoral artery. The sight and smell of human blood supposedly attract spirits from the underworld. When the children are suspended by a long rope down into the hole, they're physically and sexually assaulted by the denizens of the deep. The trauma is so intense that few children survive it. Most of them die of a horrifying death. Tony stirred. The vivid description hit a raw nerve that caused him to become visibly agitated. Alex said, I've heard of it. They're known as Satan pits, and they aren't dug by human hands. It's a tunnel opened by demons, a literal portal to hell.
Matthew 18. At the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off, and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life halt or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire. And if thine eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven.